Boogie2988. The good old boogster, a boogie. Big old boogie, some might call him. That's who we're going to be talking about today, y'all. The Mr. Rogers of YouTube. If Mr. Rogers did a little bit of memes, you know what I mean? This is who we're talking about today. Boogie has had a crazy couple of weeks, let's just say about a week and a half, right? He's had a crazy week and a half. This guy faked having cancer, got fired from lolcow live, got brought back as a guest, freaked out, and then got a tattoo. Today we're going to be talking about mostly the latter half of that. We're going to be talking about Boogie freaking out and Boogie getting a tattoo, because everybody's already seen the videos on Boogie faking cancer, this creator, that creator. We've all seen it. It's old news. But now lolcow live is just having Boogie on as a guest. So I guess they can just do whatever they want with him in the grounds that he's just coming as a special guest, you guys. He's not hired. We're not paying him any money. We're just platforming him. You know, good old Keem. Either way, it doesn't really matter because some good content came out of it, right? And that's all we care about. The first interesting piece of content, the first artistic piece of content, some might say, is this video that I'm about to show y'all. I'm going to cut it as best as I can. Make sure it doesn't have too many curse words. Make sure it's not too crazy so we don't get an ad suitability rating here. But, you know, it's going to be kind of hard. This video might get yellowed. It's something I'm going to have to deal with. I want to at least keep it so that, you know, it doesn't get 18 plus. You know what I mean? I want to keep it so that everybody can watch it. I don't want to get an age restriction on this shit. So I'm going to try to cut it the best I could. But why I said this is artistic is because it's almost like Boogie became Francis. It's almost like he became the character he was trying to act as. You know, the thing that he was making fun of, he became. You could play a video of Francis besides this video I'm about to show y'all, and you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. Just watch.
You can't talk about your sister. You said you would talk about your dad and mother all day. So will you address those issues? Because
yes, my mother twisted my fucking tipples as part of the and she twisted my and my and she told me that sex was disgusting and awful. And she told me that only disgusting, awful people had it.
Okay, but then okay, well, let's not talk about any of it.
No, my dad fucking in front of me and showed me and asked me if I wanted to join in and encouraged me to touch him, and I fucking did. I did. I did. I fucking did. I
okay,
did.
no.
There, can we be done? Can we be done with it? Can we be done with it?
We're done. We're done. We're done with it. We're done with that conversation. I don't.
Thank you. Thank you.
We're done with that conversation.
Thank you.
I got something I could ask that has nothing to do with that kind of conversation.
A few inches later.
So down and depressed and in pain.
I
didn't
hate myself every second. Because I'm a piece of shit. Have you not read the fucking internet?
The internet's not always right. Like
They are. They fucking are. They fucking are. I am a piece of shit. I am human garbage.
Do not hit yourself.
Yeah,
or I have to hang
yourself,
up. Or I have to hang up on you. No shit at all. In fact, the yelling and screaming is. You gotta stop. You gotta
talk. Cheeseburgers, me. Let me do that for a year.
You gotta talk normal, bro. You can't have these outbursts like this. Come on.
Eventually.
Positive things about the aspect of this whole situation. You just ignore
None of it's
it.
positive. None of it's positive. None of it's positive. I don't want any of those things.
We have 19,000 real viewers here. This is not bought it.
We have 10 million. I don't care. The only thing I care about in the world is not being in miserable pain. That's all I want. That's all I want. I want to wake up tomorrow not in miserable pain. That's all I want. The 10 million, 20 million, 5 million watchers won't do that.
How's your weight doing? How's your weight doing right now?
It's down because I'm on a medication that I can no longer afford, by the way, but I've lost 24 fucking pounds on the piece of shit. But I get to put it all back on because I don't have the fucking money.
Let's
to pay
go.
for the goddamn medication.
Guys, he lost 24 pounds. 24 pounds.
Right back on. I get the money right back on.
It's very clear that Boogie has some mental health issues. But what's not clear is how much of it is a spectacle. Because, you know, he does stuff like this that seems like a genuine outburst. But, like, you can also see it as something that would boost ratings, something that he might perform, you know. It could be performative. It really could. It could be a mix of both. He could really be feeling these emotions, but he's just deciding to show them at that moment because it's convenient for the podcast. I don't know. I'm not Boogie. All I could say is that this dude definitely does have some of the craziest mood swings. And it's not just him. It's also everybody on that podcast. Seems like 1 second they're all angry at each other and the next they're not. Then they're also, you know, slightly angry at each other. It's kind of hard to tell where they are at what exact moment. But I guess Keem thought that a good punishment for Boogie after doing all this, I don't know how to say, you know, like he got a tattoo on his face. He got a face tat, you know what I mean? Weird. It's weird, right? I just want to preface this video before we get into it, telling you right now, anybody from YouTube watching this was performed by professionals. I'm 100% sure that this wasn't just some random dude that did this. This was in a shop. At the very least, it was a professional tattoo artist. So, you know, don't try to flag the video and say it's like harmful or dangerous acts or something. There's tons of tattoo videos all over YouTube. It's literally just a professional tattoo. It's not that big of a deal because I could already see it coming. You know what I mean? Oh my God, what's going on there? You know, it's like, dude, it's all over the platform. Don't try to act like it ain't something that everybody's seen.
For your final step, you need to take the L.
Regrets.
Wait, is it done?
Is it? Yep, it's done.
Oh, shit.
Oh my god.
And we have 24,000 concurrent viewers. Boogie gets liar tattooed to his face after faking cancer.
I'm so glad we decided to go bigger. It is so much nicer looking.
Yeah, it looks good. It actually looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can rock it, man.
Yeah, you definitely can.
It better.
You're gonna rock it.
All right, listen, man. I'm done with punishments. I'll come read those donations. It's going to take me a little while to get home because I'm not close, but
I'll see you.
I'm done. I'm done.
I will see you as soon as you get home. See you, Boogie.
I do have a request, Boogie. You need to do a video tomorrow when you wake up how you feel about it and put it on your channel.
Okay.
Deal. That's the deal. I'll see you guys in a little bit.
What the? What the? Wait! What the? God, I cannot believe that just happened. Once Boogie gets back home and he's at his desk, I'm sure he's going to text me. And we're going to be live with him home. And we're going to celebrate Boogie's return back to the show.
The first thing I wanted to point out is how concerned with the views Keem seems to be. In both the clips I showed you, these are two separate lives. He's like concerned with how many viewers there are. Or not really concerned, but he's more like bragging, I guess you can say. He's like, oh, we got 19,000, we got 20,000. Like, Boogie, you fake cancer, and we got 20,000 views. It's like, what's going on in this world at this moment? You know what I mean? It's bizarre. It's definitely bizarre. Nothing that Boogie does, no matter what face tattoo, what he donates, what he buys, what he says, it'll never take away what he did. It never will. It won't erase time. It's just, that's not how things work. There's certain things that once you do them, there's no apologizing. You know what I mean? No matter how many things you do. I mean, there's some rare cases where maybe if you do like a string of good deeds and like, I don't know, for like the rest of your life, you're a good person. And that's rare. There's rarely anybody who just does a 360 and completely changes their life around. But hey, There's some people out there that have the willpower to do such things. Boogie isn't. This isn't how it should go. You know what I mean? This isn't really fixing anything. It's if anything, it's making it worse. It's like throwing fuel on the fire. You know what I mean? It's just making him even more of a lolcow. And I think that's what Keem wants to do in the end. All in all, these guys just shill for Keem. You know what I mean? They just sit there and do whatever he says, and that's how it's always gonna be. So there's never really a balance. There's never really a balance in the working relationship there. It's just always gonna be whatever Keem says goes. And I mean, that's cool or whatever. I really don't care. Like, people are gonna watch the show, they're gonna donate, obviously. That's not for me to say. I'm not gonna judge you for what you watch or whatever you do. I mean, as far as that, like, obviously there's things that I judge you for watching, but that's not one of them. I don't care if you watch lolcow live. What I do care about is the way that this was presented, how it's all just being glossed over. That kind of irks me a little bit. But I mean, it's Keem. What do you expect out of him? So I know people are gonna watch it because it's like, how could you not watch it? But Keem tries to seem like he's not the lolcow, but he's just making himself seem more like a lolcow. I mean, unironically saying these things, playing his stupid soundbite. It's so annoying, dude. Get a better soundbite, bro. Like, what is that stock sound effect, brother? Pick something else, dude. You've been around on YouTube for a while. I'd figured you'd understand how sound effects work, but it's like you just reverted into being a complete boomer. You have one stock sound effect. I hate to use that word too and call somebody a boomer, but it's like, how else do you describe that? You're so out of touch. Come on, bro. That's where you might as well just put the bruh sound effect on that, and every time somebody said bruh, 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 you know, bruh sound effect number 52. Either way, I'm going on too long about the podcast and what I don't like about it, right? Lolcow Live is whatever. If you get a couple of cows together in one area and you have them talk for a while, of course, it's going to be pretty funny, right? Obviously, Keem has to push it here and there. He has to give it a little nudge, but it seems to work out. Either way, it's shitty. You know what I mean? I think we can all agree that what took place here wasn't good. But whatever. What are you going to do, right? I mean, it's going to still be on the internet. People are still going to watch it. There's no point in complaining about it. I just wanted to show it to you guys because I thought it was funny. And, you know, give you guys my little 2 cents. It does kind of irk me, but it's whatever. It's still pretty funny. I still find Boogie's freakouts funny, and I don't shame you for finding them funny too. Anyway, y'all, that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.